Here at Birkenau, I stand today as the Minister of Education of the State of Israel, with all of you, participants of the March of the Living. I marched today from Auschwitz to Birkenau, marched and remembered our brothers and sisters who were tortured, murdered, and burned alive here on this cursed ghetto. I stand here and salute the Holocaust survivors, those whom the horrors of the Holocaust are burned into their flesh and mind forever. Many of them are no longer among us. Many of them managed, in spite of all, to build new life from ashes after the war, and even to raise a family, but never forgot what they went through. I salute the Jewish heroes who fought against the Nazis and their collaborators. One of them is my grandfather, Brigadier Frederick Hermann Kisch, Zichrono Livracha. I never met my grandfather. He was a soldier and a warrior in the British Army. He participated in World War I, and in 1919 he took part in the Versailles Peace Conference of the world powers as a representative of the British Army. He immigrated to the land of Israel and was one of the leaders of the Jewish Yeshuv before the founding of the state. During World War II, he re-enlisted into the British Army and was the chief engineering officer of the 8th Army under General Montgomery. My grandfather was a brigadier general, the highest-ranking Jew in the British Army. He took part in the Battle of El Alamein, which became a turning point in the North African campaign. He fought to stop the Nazis from keep advancing deep into North Africa. They had a target. From there, they wanted to get into the land of Israel. In January 1943, the British troops advanced, and near Tripoli, my grandfather fought to free the Jado concentration camp, where Germans and Italians had concentrated the Jews of Libya, aiming to exterminate them. He liberated the Jews from the concentration camp, introducing himself to the camp survivors as a Jewish fighter. He was privileged to be their liberator. In my view, this is the achievement that most symbolize the transition from darkness to light, from death to revival. This is my grandfather's achievement, which I am most proud of. By the end of the war, at the age of 55, my grandfather was killed in Wadi Akrit. 2 landmines exploded and led to his death. He was buried in a British military cemetery in Tunisia, near where he was killed. My grandfather, Brigadier Kisch, fought against the Nazis and sacrificed his life for the Jewish people. I'm here to represent the Israeli government, and my son Eyal, who is also here, marched today to represent the Israeli youth. Am Israel Chai! The State of Israel is celebrating 75 years of independence. A state that is still fighting for its existence, but at the same time is a home to the Jewish people. A strong, successful, and prosperous state with one of the most strong and leading armies and air force around the world, ensuring there will never be another Holocaust. A state that remembers the victims and passes on the legacy of Holocaust remembrance. We must never forget. Thank you.